Okay, so in this video we are going to go over how to get proof of concept for your idea. In the last couple of videos we went through a few exercises that you can do to try and figure out where your expertise lies, and really what you can help people with. So I'm assuming that you've got a good idea of what it is you can help people with, and so you're probably wondering, what do I do next? So this is the exciting part. I think I may have mentioned before, but the worst thing to do at this point is you figure out your niche. You think, right, I can help people. Let's use lose weight as an example. I can help people lose weight. Now I'm going to spend weeks and weeks and weeks creating a training program or coming up with some sort of coaching program, or whatever it may be, without actually getting essentially a green light from your potential customers. So there's a few ways you can do this. I mean, using social media is the place that we start, but there's one platform in particular that really doesn't involve getting on video like this, doesn't involve constantly posting content and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, there is work involved, but out of all the platforms it's probably the easiest option, and also the most effective. So essentially it's using Facebook, and specifically Facebook groups. So what we want to do, let's take the losing weight example. So you can help people lose weight through intermittent fasting, let's say. So what you want to do is basically get onto Facebook, and you want to try and find as many Facebook groups that contain your ideal customer. So you might start typing in weight loss, you might do some research on weight loss programs like Weight Watchers or something like that. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. But basically you want to try and join as many groups as possible that could contain your ideal customer. And basically you join these groups, and what you're trying to do is essentially provide value in those groups and just kind of show that you know what you're talking about, and hint at your success and your progress. So for example, you can start joining these groups, and you can start joining in discussions where people are saying, I've tried to lose weight and I've failed, or I've tried this and this hasn't worked. And you essentially basically go in and share your own experience, your own thoughts, tips. You're just trying to be a helpful member of the community, essentially. And as you do that, you'll build up trust and authority, and people will start to see you as someone that is where they want to be, or has achieved what they want to achieve. And you'll start to get people contacting you directly, asking for help, asking for more information. You'll start to get interaction on the things that you post. So you can post your story, how you got from A to B, for example, and over time people will start to become attracted to you, essentially, and engage with your content. Now, alongside you joining all of these groups, you actually want to create your own group. And when you have people contacting you, asking for help, asking for more information, you can invite them to join your own group. You do the same thing for anyone that likes any of your posts, comments on any of your posts, anyone who sort of shows interest in what you've got to say. You want to invite them into your own group. Basically, once you have your own group, you've effectively got a load of people that for sure are interested in your topic, your experience, your skills, whatever you want to call it. And it's through talking to these people that you can start to get a little bit more information about, you know, their pain points. What are they struggling with? So you might find that, you know, everyone's saying, oh, you know, I really hate the gym, and, you know, because of that I don't go, and that's you know, the reason why I haven't achieved the success I want to achieve. And you can use all this information as essentially a guide on what your offer should be, what your product should be. So whether that's a course, or, you know, it could be an ebook, could be a coaching program, you know, working one-on-one with someone. It doesn't matter what it is, but the point of this exercise is to effectively find out more information from your target market as to what problems are they experiencing, using that information to basically put together an offer that you know is going to be in demand. And effectively, you're just interacting with your target audience and trying to get like a virtual green light in your head for what your idea is. And once you've done that, once you've kind of figured out what people are struggling with, you know, any other kind of obstacles or problems they have, you'll have a really good idea of what your offer should be. And then you can start to sort of mention that, you know, you're thinking of putting together a program which is going to help people get from A to B, just like you have. And if people are interested, they can join a wait list. Again, this is another clever technique to get people to raise their hand and basically say, yes, I have this problem, and yes, I believe that you can help me solve it. Now, the wait list, you can do this in a number of ways. Probably the easiest way is to get people onto an email list. So you can just, you know, create an account with an email provider and gather people's email addresses, send them to a very simple opt-in page. Well, basically they exchange their email address. You say, okay, thanks, you're on the wait list, and basically when the program is available, you'll be notified. Now that you've got the green light from potential customers, you can start working in the background and put together your offer, your program. So like I said before, that could be a video course. 9 times out of 10 that makes a lot of sense to do a video course, but it can also be something simple as an ebook, or obviously depending on what your niche is, you could be offering, you know, group coaching, group mentorship, one-on-one. You know, it entirely depends. There's no right or wrong. It just really depends on your niche and what it is that your target audience needs. So yeah, basically that essentially is how you get a green light, a virtual green light, a good to go signal from your potential clients, potential customers, without spending weeks, potentially months, building something that you have no idea if anyone is even going to be interested in. In the next video, we're going to have a little chat about pricing, because it's quite an interesting topic, that, as far as the psychology goes, and looking at it from both the customer's perspective and also your perspective, because there are considerations on both sides as to how you price something. So hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.